Okie day, we've developed government by consent, and as dreadful of a thing as that is, talk about John Locke, two treaties of government, hooray. Okay, we got a new spy in Jamaica, which is supremely unhelpful. The Austrians have revolted, so there's actually an Austrian army on the map now. Okay. Got loads of cash. Cool. Where is this man? Ooh, +2 to research. That's nice. So let's see what the next thing being researched is. Separation of powers, which is fine. Which should also... Oh no, that's the next one. That's Wealth of Nations. Okay. Once Wealth of Nations is researched, we'll be able to do a little bit more economic research as well. Bunch of troops recruited, traits gained, whole bunch of things have been built. Low-level things, but things all the same. Fix that. Let's see. So we need 2 cannon and a general. And this army fixed. Okay, so... recruitment of 2 sets of cannon. And... sure, we'll put another general in. Alright, cool. We have a new army, boys and girls. Isn't that nice? And we're going to test it out on Mr. Gunter Weiss here. And not even going to bother to fight this fight. Because, oh boy, is that going to be one-sided. Autocalc, please. Go away. And back into the settlement. Alright. Patch you guys up. Take you lot and patch you up as well. I forgot that there were seminaries here, so let's burn the buggers down. Yes please, we'll improve that. Leave those alone for the moment. Couple more turns. Should be going down shortly. Oh, wow, didn't even realize that was destroyed. That would have been really helpful to have, and maybe I'll be able to pull that army out next turn once that's completed. That's new. Put that in. Slap that down. And... I suppose I can actually start getting some army construction, or some naval construction done, especially with the East Indiaman trade ships, which I need a trade port for, like this one. Let's build a couple of those. 4 of those, and... do a 5th rate. I have little to no idea what the qualities of any of those units are, but still. Oh, away. Stop it. Even Chris has gained Brave Soldier. New generals mentioned dispatches, Confident General, and Steady Under Fire. Excellent. Loads of good traits right off the bat. For, well, whoever that was. Alright, burn that down. Attack that army. Autocalc. Go away. And continue on to Panama.
My eyes are yours.
Where were you going? And why did I have you going there?
Moving.
Huh. Oh, whatever. Let's get you into Panama. Reason for that being, once we get down here and take out Bogota, and no, the Dutch have not lost that. Did they pick that off of the Spanish? I forget whose that used to be. Interesting, whatever. Or that was originally Spanish. So now they have a Dutch Guiana here. They took out French Guiana. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's move on. How are we doing? 40 out of 50 territories. Being very, very good so far. And it just becomes a matter of holding them. Oh dear. This is a Venetian army. Let's take a couple of these guys. 3 cannon. We'll leave the cannon there. And run down here to defend the territory from the evil Venetians. I am very glad I saw that, otherwise I might have lost that settlement due to sheer neglect. Because that should be more than enough to take it if it's completely undefended, as it was. Next thing, I think that would be it. We've certainly spent all of our money. And if I unexempt you from tax, these look pretty good, so I'll fix up your army next turn. We'll go after Portugal. And yeah, I think that's it for this turn, so moving on.
Anything else?
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I hope the Hanoverians don't come after us. Now we're going to have to start worrying about the Russians. And yes, I am going to call the Dutch in on this one. Not they're going to be much help, I don't think. Oh, nope, never mind. Hanoverians are fine. The Russians have invaded. Okay. Alright. Our spy has finally moved into the territory, which is helpful. And looks like the Native Americans have a fairly small force, mostly comprised of melee troops. Some muskets, lance cavalry, couple of cannon. So, I think these guys are probably well equipped enough. I'm going to slap a general in there, just in case. Nicholas Farquharson, the noted English general. Alright, we've researched a couple of things. That's nice. We've got a naval blockade there. Our farmland has been raided by the Venetians. And the mines have been raided by the Venetians. Workshops have been built. Austria's on strike still. Homer Hall has gained a negative trait. Our something or other. One of our ministers. Baron Grattan, is that who that was? Yeah, has gained some stuff. Prostitutes. Hooray! Can't have a civilized society without prostitutes, that's for sure. Okay. So we're going to have to start dealing with the Russians, who are probably going to come across the border here. Well, have done already, but going to continue pressing in this direction. There's already a body house in this section. There is, in this part of the world. Alright, you, my friend, gonna have to do a couple of bits of recruitment. Let's get, oops. I don't know, cannon aren't gonna be immediately helpful, but a bunch of infantry are. So let's see, I need one more grenadier, 3 more horse, so 1 grenadier, 2, 3 horse, and we'll crank out a couple of infantry as well. And over here, let's see. Oh god, I've entirely in this game forgotten about roads. Absolutely and completely forgotten about them, and neglected them this entire time. Infrastructure, I'll leave the metal roads for now. Let's see if we can't get some of the lower level ones at least built up. Especially so we can get troops from one part of the map to the other, some amount of speed. Okay, let's go over to the Americas and do the same. You've already got metal roads. You need those. Here you've got paved roads already. You need that, and you need that. And okay, looks like roads actually weren't as much of a problem as I'd anticipated initially. All right, let's fight. Declare war. Now I don't need my allies. Attack.
Victory will be ours.
Okay, let's get this fight started. Attack. And it's going to be a river battle, which should be quite fun. Ooh, yay. Rain. Oh, it's not a river battle. That's interesting. Alright, yeah, no real setup to do, actually. It's all line infantry. And I'm not going to put too much effort into how I'm setting them up. I will put some Hessians on the side because they are able to go into box formation, but the militia are not able to do that. So we'll put the militia there, take the Hessians, and put them there. Okay. Now it's down at this end, that's line infantry. Quite good. Take you 3, be that. This center section, the second group, and the right wing will be third group. And the general at the back. Let's go. Alright, so it looks like they've got men coming in from the side. Oh god, they're shelling the general already. Hide the trees! Alright, you guys move out that way. First and second are going to approach. Actually, they're going to wheel around the side because they've done the stupid thing and set up their cannons in those defensive things, which, while they are good for defense against other cannon that I don't have, oh Jesus, they also really encumber the amount of movement that the cannons can have, and the range of side-to-side movement obviously doesn't affect their long distance range, just the side-to-side mobility. Move quick. Actually, I'm going to take you guys and move you over here as well. Let's move you like that. General's gonna go with you guys. Okay. Oh dear. Alright, slow down. Third wing. You guys need to line up like that. First, you guys need to quick time that. Big time. Move it. Alright. You guys need to leg it as well. Everyone's running. You've got, okay. Run. Oh god. Doing a number on that poor regiment. Yeah, they're just Hessians. They don't matter. They're German. Not even proper people. Swing around. And move along like that. Leg it. Running time. Oh dear. Box. Attack me now! Attack me now, you son of a gun. Alright. Continue the sweep. Shoot! Shoot!
Right away.
Put a line on them. What is that? Okay. General, get in there. The only cavalry I have. Okay, move like that. Box. Hey, you got the general. The captain, I suppose, in this case. I think they had a general bodyguard unit. Alright. Continue moving. Yeah, those guys are running. Unbox. And 3rd Division. Like that, please. Okay, they pushed off those cannon, which is good. And 2nd Division's gonna come in like this. Push off those other cannon, which have not been firing for some reason. And we're wiping those guys out. Leg it. 2nd Division. Also leg it. Do. Come on. These are the slowest troops in British history. God knows how we got a freaking empire with speed with which you guys move. Alright, I got tomahawk throwers there. In front of the line of Hessian mercenaries. It'll be interesting. Like Mel Gibson from The Patriot. Shoot! Oh dear. Where'd you come from? A little bit further. And let's move you up just a touch. Just like that. Forward. So we can encompass more of their line in our rate of fire. Melee. Get in there. Leg it. Push off those cannons. Very good. Come on, Hessians. Fight those Native Americans off. Alright. Took care of their artillery. And one more step forward. Come on, break. The only group left that's not running away. There you go. That should be everyone, and I'm not going to bother to clean it up, because I think I'm going to be able to get the settlement out of this. It'll be pushed back sufficiently. Alright, end battle. Hooray. Alright, only 38 men remaining.
Sir, your orders?
We've taken the other side of the bank. The riverbank. I'm not sure what river this actually is. Oh, this is the Mississippi. No, it's the Ohio. This has to be the Mississippi. I'm actually not sure what river this is. Whatever. Okay. So Mr. Field has done his job. Is now going to move up this way so we can have a view there once we've taken over the settlement. I know I've got a preacher man somewhere. Lists, that's what I want. Agents. Ministers. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Most excellent.
Awaiting your instructions.
How Protestant are you? Completely! Hooray! And how Protestant is Mexico? Not in the least. Alright, well, you're gonna hang out in Mexico for a little while. Run over that Rio Grande. Okay, and I think actually this is the moment where I'm going to stop for this particular session. We've got a number of things going on. We've got the Russians over here. We've taken out the Moroccans down here, and this army is, once it's replenished and once there is a little bit more stability in Morocco, We're going to take that and go after Lisbon with it. Over here, if you kind of noticed, I've been assembling a secondary army, mostly because of the Russian threat, but also so I can continue advancing. This army in turn, maybe 2. No, it's already done. Okay. We'll hopefully be able to step out. Actually, can you step out now? Just curious to see how angry people get. Yeah, it's zeros. So, maybe we'll use these guys to put some pressure on the Prussians here, take out Dresden. Get some troops out of here, gonna deal with the Venetians who have decided to come up against us. So, this line is really, or this side of the map is really fairly crowded with enemies. Pretty much this whole line, with the exception of the Hanoverians and the Dutch, is essentially a front, and the Savoyans. Although I'm fairly certain that won't last much longer either. So we're probably going to start pulling troops out of here once this army has kind of rampaged its way across Central America, as it has been doing. Once it's done with that, and takes out Colombia and Venezuela up here, I'm probably going to put them on boats and zip them across into Europe and see if I can't do anything with them as well, just having that extra bit of military force in the region. Although first I'd probably pick up these islands in the Caribbean at that point, because there'd be no reason not to take the pirate islands there, which are, yeah, all those are pirates. One of those used to be French, and I forget which one. I think it almost been Martinique. That would make the most sense. Pick up these islands in the Caribbean. We are at 40 territories still, so growing pretty nicely. America's a big part of that, and the success of the wars in Europe are also a part of that. So, questions, comments, concerns, as always, do feel free to leave those. I do enjoy reading, listening, and responding to those as much as I can. We are starting to get a navy built in here out of England and France up in this region to go doing that. So hopefully that will be exciting for those of you who enjoy navies. I am rubbish with them in combat. I make no guarantees that I will be in any way a good naval commander, and will actively avoid fights if at all possible, just because I am so rubbish at naval combat. But you've asked for it, and I've got the time and money at this point in the game to do that, so why not? I'll embarrass myself, and hopefully you'll be amused by that. Anyway, though, questions, comments, concerns, as always, leave those. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and have a lovely day.